Introducing the official game of the 2018 First Global Challenge, Energy Impact. In this game, 2 village alliances, each comprised of 3 countries, will compete to generate more energy than the other village, utilizing the 4 power generators on the field. Throughout the match, village alliances will interact with 48 on-field fuel cubes, in addition to power line cubes and any of the 4 power generators. Energy will not be generated unless a power line cube is delivered by an alliance's robot to the village power station and placed in the corresponding slot by a human player to connect the power line. To start the match, the 3 robots of an alliance must be lined up against the guardrail and each may hold 1 fuel cube. Once the match begins, robots are free to move around the board however they choose. One way to generate energy is through the solar factory. Here, human players give their solar panels to the robot by either placing it in the slot or laying it on the ground within the loading zone. Once in place, the robot can pick up the solar panel and deliver it to the village power station, where it can then be added to the solar array by another human player. Once installed, village alliances will accumulate 1 kilojoule a second per panel for the remainder of the match, with a maximum of 5 total panels. Another way to generate power is through the wind turbine. At this power generator, alliances must ensure the power line is connected by placing the power line cube in the proper slot. Once connected, robots will have to crank the wind turbine 3 times to activate it. Once the wind turbine is cranked and running, alliances will accumulate 1 kilojoule per second for the remainder of the match. The third power generator is the shared reaction plant. Here, both village alliances must find a way to fill all 8 slots with fuel cubes. Once all 8 slots are filled, alliances must connect their power lines by placing one of their power line cubes in the proper slot. Once connected, the plant will generate 3 kilojoules per second for the remainder of the match. The last way alliances can generate power is through the combustion plant. Once the power line cube is placed in the proper slot and the power line is functioning, alliances can generate 5 kilojoules for each fuel cube inserted into the low goal, or 20 kilojoules for each fuel cube in the high goal. In addition, alliances can each receive a cooperation bonus of 100 kilojoules by connecting their 2 villages via the cooperation power line. This is accomplished when a robot from one village delivers their power line cube to the opposing alliance's village power station, where a human player will place the opposition's power line cube in the cooperation power line slot. Only when both teams execute this task together will a cooperation bonus be given. Finally, village alliances will have the opportunity to earn a bonus for parking their robots at the village power station by the end of the match. Alliances will receive 15 kilojoules for 1 parked robot, 30 kilojoules for 2, and 50 kilojoules if all 3 of their robots can successfully park. For more information and specifics, please visit the game page on our website, www.first.global/FGC/game.